Hi, this is Kathy. I have a coffee sleeve album I wanted to share with you. I signed up for a coffee sleeve album swap, and I didn't want my partner to get the first one I ever made, so I wanted to do a little practicing, and I actually only had 2 coffee sleeves saved up so far, so I used those, and I kind of made this a multimedia album then. So anyway, I just wanted to show you what I did, and it's very Parisian. I love everything Paris. It's pink and fluffy and glittery, as you can see, and it's kind of funny. It ended up higher than it did wide because of all the tags I added. But anyway, we have a pretty rose here with glitter, and I painted it with some tattered angels vintage rose and feather that I painted also. And we've got lots of fibers going on over here. This first coffee sleeve, what I did is I took red sticky tape and I taped the bottom together to make a pocket out of it, and so I could put tags. And the paper line that I used is Die Cuts with a View, Très Chic, and that's just beautiful paper. Another little tag here. And once I put photos in here, I'll do a video on the photos. I'm not sure which ones I'm going to put in yet. There's another tag. Okay, so we open up, and we've got a butterfly here with a black flower, and you can stick tags or photos under there. Then we have dress form tag. So pretty. I just love this paper. And then over here I added a little chipboard element that you can actually put like a photo behind or a tag. Of course, you'd want to do a small one, but I tried to make places to stick photos. And then under here also you could put like a little photo or tag. And this is a coin envelope that I used. I covered with the paper, and I have a little tag in there, kind of distressed, little coin envelope. And then here I have room for journaling. I like to make my albums have different layers to them. I think it makes them so much more interesting. Now this one was really fun. What I did with this one is I took it apart, took the coffee sleeve apart so that I could make a little album out of it. And I just untied here. Now this element here came from my brother and sister-in-law had gone out on New Year's Eve, and these were on their champagne glasses, and my sister-in-law gave it to me. She knew I'd be able to use it in a scrapbook, and she was right. So we just opened this, and then we have more room in here for pictures. And this is a little piece of lace holding this tag, and you could put more tags, more pictures in here. Again, that paper is just so pretty. Then behind here, I fussy cutted this out, and there's a little photo mat there. You could, like I said, even add more photos behind there. And then over here, there's even another spot. If you have a little tag, you could put, you know, something in behind here and save that. So really pretty. I do like working with the coffee sleeves. I'm sure I'm going to be making some more. Then I left the back plain, so there'll be more spots for photos here. Another tag. And oh, whoops, this is too stuck together. Okay. This is, I used Pixie Glen from Prima. I used their little elements, chipboard elements, and there's another place to put tags or photos. Then here we have another coin envelope, and I love this tag, a little fashionista, and she's got her bling on, of course, and I just love that little tag. Back of the coin envelope. And then this element, I cut out the out of the paper, cut this Eiffel Tower, and then I added glossy accents to make it you know, sturdy, and just put a tag in behind there. Look at that beautiful tag with the dress form and the pearls, and it's just kind of plain on the back, but I think that's gorgeous. That paper is so pretty. Now this one, let me tell you about this. I'll show you the back here. It just says City of Lights. this back is actually not a coffee sleeve because I told you I only had 2 saved. What I did is I took one of the coffee sleeves and I traced it on chipboard and cut it out then, because I wouldn't want to, you know, I didn't feel like I needed to put tags in the back of it. I got a spot here for tags, so that works too if you run out of coffee sleeves. But anyway, this was my first attempt. I do like working with them. I like nice, you know, albums that have all these features to them. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I hope you liked it. Like I said, once I get photos in, I'm actually going to show it with the photos. Thank you so much.